What's going on, everybody? It's Kevin here. Talk about North Carolina basketball. I'm going to start with a couple of things here. Give me just one second. Okay, so here we go. How many times do I have to sit here and endure Hubert Davis and the slow starts? Year in and year out. Game after game. They're never ever ready to play. When it comes tip time, they're not ready to play. In fact, they don't even win tips. That's just how unready they are. When you've got a 7-footer, okay? You got a 7-footer that's up there jumping with the ball, and he can't win a tip, and instead he tips it to the other team right from the tip off. You've got a problem right there. That's problem number one. Problem of many with this coaching staff and with this team. They can't shoot. They can't handle the ball. They can't make a damn free throw if their fucking life depended on it. They're what, sub 50% free throw shooting as a team? That is in the 300s in the country. And that's the recruits that we bring to North Carolina? Folks, Clemson, I mean, you go look at the score. It says Clemson 80, North Carolina 79, but here's the bottom point. Here's my point. My point is the game was never in doubt. The game was over when Clemson hit that three right before halftime. It was over then. And I thought, stupid me thought that Hubert would make some kind of adjustments, something that he hasn't done in 5 years, make some kind of adjustments, and actually come out with a storming in the second half. No, it didn't happen. Got far worse. Instead, Brad Brownell made adjustments, and Clemson was the ones that came out in the second half storming and belts to the ass. You know, it's bad when North Carolina has fell below Clemson in basketball. In mediocrity. Clemson is not that good of a team. I mean, their conference record may say it was. But the ACC is not really that good. I mean, you put most of these teams in the ACC outside of Duke in the SEC and they don't survive. In fact, I would say that if Auburn wasn't having a bad season, North Carolina would probably be somewhere right around in that area, but maybe slightly above. I still believe they're worse than Kentucky. I know they beat Kentucky, but they're worse. Even with Caleb Wilson, they're worse. I mean, the SMU game, the Cal game, and the Stanford game, it doesn't lie. And year after year, we have to go through this. We have to endure this shit. Year after year. Now there is a error coming to an end in Chapel Hill this year with its athletic director, North Carolina's athletic director. Let's hope it's for a better change and we get a better athletic director. Where the boosters and everything, they need to tell the athletic director, look, do you understand what the standards here on our Carolina basketball? Do you understand the standards are high? And they need to and they also at the same time need to make sure Hubert Davis is in the damn meeting room with them, because next year should be his last year if they continue this downward spiral. In fact, I wouldn't be mad if they fired him this year. I wouldn't be mad, but I'm just being nice and say give him one more year. You know, most teams at Syracuse 3 or 4 years gave Adrian Autry a certain amount of time to get Syracuse turned around, and he got them worse. Fired. Hubert Davis is just keeping Carolina afloat. That's it. That is not the standard at Carolina. The standard at Carolina is excellence in basketball. That is the standard. And when in the hell are we going to wake up? Is our boosters going to wake up and tell the athletic directors that that's what the standards is? We can, every year Hubert continues to bring in very poor free throw shooters. Very poor. He continues to bring in very poor guards. I'm going to tell you what I'm pissed off about tonight, and what I'm pissed off about is probably not what you think it is. I'm not pissed off about them being off to a slow start because I'm used to it by now. What I'm pissed off at is no fucking effort. That's what I'm pissed off at. And if the players see this video, I hope you do. Because you put in an effortless performance of epic proportions. Several games this year. Too many times. You have been absolutely horrendous. SMU, you gave up almost 100. Cal, you got obliterated by not a very good California team. You got obliterated by not a very good Stanford team. And then Cameron happened. And that told me right there where North Carolina is. What happened at Cameron told me everything that I needed to know. And this right here tonight was just a cherry on top. As a matter of fact, go ahead and fire Hubert Davis now. Go ahead. There's better coaches out there, way better than him. Get it out of the family this time. Fuck that shit. I don't want it in the family. Get outside the Carolina family. Go find a real coach. Michael Jordan's obviously not interested in coming to coach because, well, one, he's in his 60s, and two, he's a NASCAR owner. Point is, Hubert Davis ain't never had a touch in coaching. He got to a Final Four off Roy Williams' recruiting and off Roy Williams' back, and he hasn't done shit since then. And I'm tired of it. It's exhausting. I've had it. And just one more game this year, and that's how they're going to play. Because they're probably going to get that 6th seed, and I'm telling you right now, they're going to be that 11 seed. That 6th seed to lose that 11 seed. Watch and see. Peace out, everybody. Fire Hubert Davis.